Welcome to June. Can you believe you made it this far? Low-key, I'm not sure that I can. But what I do know is that we got a month of fun coming ahead. And when I think about summer, I think about the last time pre-pandemic when every day stretched into the next. It was just another day that ended in Y, and I didn't really care what the date was. That was the summer before I started working in a factory when I was in high school. That's right. I read a lot of Stephen King novels. I laid out in the sun. I would rub a baby oil on my body because we didn't know that was stupid back then. Sunscreen would have been a better idea, but I digress. What other thing that I think of that particular time, I'm going to show you my age yet again, as I always do. That was the summer of the B-52s. Roam if you want to, roam around the world. And I really did want to run as far away as I possibly could, but I had no idea exactly how far that roaming would be. So you've got 3 workouts, 2 in maintain. The first is called roam, and you're going to play around with 10K effort as well as a float. Remember, 10K effort is 2 minutes per mile faster than your easy effort pace. Everything we do is based off of your pace at 140 for the brand new people. So 10K effort, roughly, there's not really a 10K pace. It's just like feeling out that 10K effort. So if easy effort is capped at 140, then 10K effort cannot possibly more than 2 minutes per mile faster than that. Not saying it has to be, saying that is where we cap it. It is capped at 2 minutes per mile faster than whatever you're doing at 140. As long as you are within that boundary, you're doing exactly what I want you to do. You're also going to play around with the float. So a float just means not running quite as hard. Back off, but don't back off all the way to a jog or to a walk. That is floating. It literally feels like you're floating. So you're going to do your 10K effort, really trying to pay attention that you're not breaking the speed limit there. And the speed limit is 2 minutes per mile faster than your 140 pace. And then you're just going to back off, not to a full recovery, just backing off, because frankly, it's summer and nothing feels good anyway, so we might as well float through it. And that is what we're going to do. Then you got a second workout called Love Shack, which is the song that I think of when I think of the B-52s. And if you're the sort of person who tries not to think about the B-52s, sorry, not sorry. But here we go. So you got 5K effort. 5K effort is similar to 10K effort. It's firmly capped at 3 minutes per mile faster than your 140 pace. As long as you are not faster than 3 minutes per mile over your 140 pace, then you're doing exactly what I want you to do. What we're trying to do is a sophisticated process of learning how to run by feel. And rather than giving you pace targets, which are arbitrary and tell me nothing about what your body is doing, I want you to learn really, really, really carefully what easy effort feels like, and then start slowly feeling out the gears that exist in harder effort areas. So really, really strong people with a whole lot of muscular strength might be like, hey, you know what? I've got a 5K finish time here that I would rather use that doesn't quite work with what you're telling me to do. And I'm going to say that is absolutely fine. That is totally fine. Easy effort, as long as you cap the effort. I really kind of don't care what you use for pace, but as we start to figure it out, that's a pretty good place to start, is capping a 10K effort at 2 minutes per mile faster than your 140 effort, and capping a 3K effort at 3 minutes per mile faster. Not saying you have to push yourself that hard. I don't ever need you to push yourself hard at all. I'm saying, please, on this 5K effort, do not go faster than 3 minutes per mile faster than your 140 effort, unless you have a 5K time that you prefer to use. All right. Then we've got, for rebuild, we've got rock lobster, because WTF is that? I never understood. What is a rock lobster? And you're not going to understand what this workout is either. I will come back in a separate video and show you these moves in a few minutes. But you've got a warm-up, some leisurely leaning push-ups, which you can do against the side of your house. You can do it off the park bench. I don't really care what angle that you're at. I care that we are focusing on locking our cage throughout this exercise, that you're thinking about being nice and strong and tall, and that you're drawing together the bottom tips of your shoulder blades in order to open up your chest, rather than thinking about leaning back to hyperextend your back. We just want those good cues that are going to keep you tall, keep your chest open, and keep you moving forward. So you've got those elevated leaning push-ups. You've got some high knees in place. You've got some press-ups on the ground, similar to a push-up. I'll show you again, but with your hips on the ground. It's a fun one. And then finally, the toe falls with the squat. That's going to be the one that's really embarrassing to do. But you know, it's easier if you do this with a friend and say, I don't know what a rock lobster is, but I need you to do this with me so I'm not alone. And that's awesome, because you know what? No one is working harder than the people in Rebuild. And I really want you to rebuild you stronger and more solid than you were before. And that is not a euphemism for anything other than all the little bitty muscles that you need to stay upright, tall, and strong as a runner and to prevent injury. We're going to be hitting on all those muscles and all of the workouts that we do and all the strength circuits that we do. And every time we go out and we take a step, it's going to be a step in the right direction, a step towards what we want to have, and not towards some arbitrary goal that someone else made up or some finish line that you think you need to run towards because you don't know what else to do. Yay! It's all about you. It's all about the summer. It's all about the B-52s and roaming when you want to, wherever you want to, even if that's to a love shack to look for a rock lobster that you aren't sure exists, because really, what is that? I hope you know that you are coached, you are loved, and we're going to win it this summer no matter what is waiting for us in the fall. And if you stick with this program through the summer, you will be ready for whatever the fall decides to bring. Have a good one.